Hi, third graders. It's me, Miss Nunley. I hope you're having a great Wednesday. I'm going to do a read aloud for you today on forces. Remember, we've been talking about forces this week. We talked about push and pull forces, and then we did a little experiment on forces that showed that multiple forces can do different things to objects. Where the crumpled up piece of paper, it fell straight to the ground, and then you had that flat piece of paper that moved all over the place, and it took longer to get to the ground because it had push forces and pull forces acting on it, and it took longer to get to the ground. So today we're going to read a book called Motion, Push and Pull, Fast and Slow by Darlene Still and illustrated by Sherry Boyd. Let's dive into the world of motion and forces. So here's our table of contents. It has everything that we need to know and where we can find it. Table of contents tells you a lot. So let's start. Changing places. You run to catch the school bus. The bus rolls down the road. Tree branches sway in the breeze. An airplane flies up into the sky. Anything that goes from one place to another is in motion. Fun fact, there are all kinds of words to describe motion. You can run, walk, jump, dance, swim, slide, and skate. Birds soar, snakes slither, monkeys swing from tree to tree. What other motion words can you think of? Let's look at our pictures. Her hair's flying in the wind. How things move. Up and down, forward and backwards. Some things move in straight lines. One car travels over a hilly road. Another car travels over a winding road. Both cars are moving in curved lines. Sideways or around and around, some things move in curved lines. So things can move forward and backwards, but they can also move in a curvy motion. A car whizzes down the road. A baseball crashes through a window. Some things move quickly. Fun fact, how fast something moves is called its speed. You can measure speed when the needle on a car speedometer points to 60. It means that it will take 1 hour for the car to move 60 miles. A baby crawls across a room. A ball of yarn unwinds and rolls away. Some things move slowly. So forces can cause things to move fast or slow depending on how much force you use. A force can also cause something to go from fast to slow or slow to fast. Let's get going. A kick from your foot makes the ball scoot across the field. Stepping on the gas pedal makes the car drive away. Inertia is a property of all matter. Inertia won't let things move unless a force gets them going. A kick is the force that moves a ball. A motor creates the force that moves a car. Fun fact, pushing down on the car's gas pedal adds force. It makes the car go faster and faster. Going faster and faster is called acceleration. So these are some examples of push forces. Kicking the ball or pushing in the gas pedal to make it go. These are some examples of push forces. Your bag slips off your shoulder. What is the force that got it going? What makes yo-yos dip and water spill? Why do baseballs curve down? The Earth's gravity is the force that pulls everything down toward the ground. Fun fact, things speed up as they fall. A raindrop that is close to the ground is falling faster than a raindrop high up in the sky. So that is a pull force. Gravity is an example of a pull force. Gravity is what pulls objects to the ground. If we didn't have gravity, everything would be floating up in the air. So gravity is what pulls us down to the earth and keeps us there. A rolling ball, a speeding car, and a falling raindrop will keep moving until something stops them. Inertia also makes moving things keep on moving. You need to wear a seatbelt because of inertia. Suppose your car stops suddenly. Your body will keep moving forward until a force stops it. A seatbelt stops your body and keeps you safe. Fun fact, inertia also keeps things moving in one direction. It takes an outside force to turn or spin something. Your bike won't turn unless you move the handlebars. Kites won't dip without a wind. A baseball won't curve down without gravity. So your seatbelt is what keeps you safe, because if you were to have that seatbelt on and you were to stop really fast, you would keep going. So that seatbelt keeps you from going forward. The ball you kicked rolls across the grass. As the grass rubs against it, the ball slows down and stops. This rubbing is called friction. Friction is a force that makes things slow down or stop moving. Anything that rubs can cause friction, even air. People who design airplanes think a lot about how to keep air from slowing things down. Fun fact, you need friction to walk from one place to another. Your shoes rub against the ground. This makes friction that keeps you from sliding all over the place. So friction is what helps slow us down. It's a force that helps slow you down. Like it said in our fact, it says that friction helps to walk from one place to another. It keeps your shoes against the ground. So this friction keeps you from falling and sliding all over the place. So if we didn't have friction, we'd be falling and sliding all over the place. That would be crazy. Who's moving? You are moving. You are on a moving bus. Some friends outside see you looking out the window and wave. Your friends outside think you're moving very fast. But what about the friend next to you? Does this friend think that you are moving fast? Not at all. Fun fact, think about driving down the highway. The cars in the other lanes don't seem to be moving fast when your car is moving alongside them. So when you're in a car and you're seeing another moving car, they don't look like they're going very fast because you're both moving. But if you were to be standing outside, standing still, and you saw something go by you like a car, it would be going fast because you're standing still and it's moving really fast. So that's how that works. The world is full of motion you can't sense. Even as you read this book, you are speeding through space. You are on the earth, and the earth is spinning around and circling the sun. Leaves are fluttering, raindrops are falling, cars are whizzing by. Look for motion and the forces that create it in everything around you. Fun fact, it looks like the sun moves across the sky, but that is not the case at all. The earth is moving. As the part of the earth that you are on turns toward the sun, it becomes day. As the same part of the earth turns away, it becomes night. So we're constantly moving and we don't even know it. So the earth is constantly rotating. So when we are facing the sun, it's daytime. But when we're away from the sun, it's nighttime. So forces in motion can be really, really interesting. I hope you guys enjoyed this book. I'm going to have in Canvas a link for a little form to fill out. It has some questions on it that were in the book. So that means you can go back and look at me read it and find the answers because they're in the book. They're right here in the book. So tomorrow we're going to do some examples of forces. We're going to go outside if the weather's nice. If not, we'll stay inside and we'll do the activity. But if it's nice, we'll go outside and we'll play with some forces, some push forces, some pull forces, the forces that slow things down. We'll see how forces can change. We'll do some fun activities with forces. So I hope you have a great rest of your Wednesday, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.